In a landscape where social media platforms wield unprecedented influence, Elon Musk's recent actions on X, formerly Twitter, seem to echo a historical pattern of media manipulation by powerful moguls. His approach has drawn parallels to figures like Henry Ford and William Randolph Hearst, who leveraged media ownership to promote controversial views and shape public opinion. As Musk continues to wield X as his personal megaphone, the implications for democracy and corporate reputation are profound. Musk's acquisition of Twitter in 2022 for $44 billion initially appeared to be a whimsical venture. However, it has rapidly transformed into a strategic tool for advancing his political views and personal interests. His posts, often rife with misinformation and incendiary claims, have garnered him millions of followers, though the exact number remains unverifiable. Analysts suggest that Musk has taken media manipulation to an unprecedented level, enabling him to amplify his political narratives and influence the public discourse substantially. Historically, moguls like Ford used their media platforms to disseminate harmful ideologies. Ford's ownership of the Dearborn Independent allowed him to propagate anti-Semitic views that contributed to a toxic public narrative in the 1920s. Such historical precedents raise questions about the ethical implications of media ownership and its potential to undermine democratic principles. Ford's legacy serves as a cautionary tale for Musk, whose recent rhetoric has drawn criticism for its divisive nature and its potential impact on Tesla's brand image. Rick Perlstein, a historian specializing in American conservatism, emphasizes that Musk's method of communication reflects a departure from rational discourse. He describes Musk's political engagement as the politics of the nervous system, suggesting that it triggers emotional responses rather than thoughtful debate. This strategy has significant implications for his companies, particularly as Tesla grapples with declining sales and reputation. The electric vehicle giant is currently facing a challenging market, with reports indicating a staggering 71% drop in year-over-year profits. Musk's controversial statements have reportedly alienated customers, further exacerbating Tesla's struggles. Matthew Labrat, a former Tesla employee who expressed dissatisfaction with Musk's leadership, stated that the CEO's political stance has directly influenced customer sentiments and sales. Labrat's dismissal for creating a website criticizing Musk encapsulates the increasing tensions between corporate loyalty and personal convictions within the company. Moreover, analysts are questioning Musk's grand aspirations for Tesla, particularly his belief that the company could surpass industry giants like Nvidia in market value. Despite Musk's claims of potential exponential growth, the reality of Tesla's automotive business is stark. Deliveries have plummeted, and sales figures reflect a broader struggle against competitors. Without new models on the horizon, the company faces a challenging future, raising concerns about sustainability and profitability. As the discourse around Musk's influence and Tesla's future continues to evolve, the historical context of media manipulation serves as a critical lens through which to evaluate current events. The interplay between media ownership, political influence, and corporate performance remains a crucial area of scrutiny. With Musk positioned both as a media mogul and a corporate leader, the stakes are higher than ever for the intersection of technology, politics, and public trust. Looking ahead, the implications of Musk's actions on X and the performance of Tesla will likely shape the narrative of both his legacy and the future of corporate media engagement. As the technology landscape evolves, stakeholders will need to navigate the complexities of influence, responsibility, and the ethical considerations of wielding power in the digital age. In an era of sweeping changes and uncertain futures, the Department of Government Efficiency (DOGE), under the leadership of Elon Musk, is preparing to implement a groundbreaking software called AutoRIF to expedite federal layoffs. As Musk shifts his focus toward his business ventures, including Tesla, the ramifications of this initiative could be profound both for federal employees and the broader governmental landscape. AutoRIF, short for Reduction in Force, is set to revolutionize the process of job cuts across federal agencies by replacing the cumbersome manual procedures currently in place.
Traditionally, human resource departments have relied on labor-intensive methods using spreadsheets to track employee data such as seniority and performance. However, the new web-based version of AutoRIF aims to streamline this process, allowing agencies to identify layoff targets more quickly and efficiently. What Doge has started is going to continue without Elon Musk, noted Nick Bednar, an associate professor of law at the University of Minnesota, highlighting the potential for lasting impacts regardless of Musk's involvement. Reports indicate that the rollout of AutoRIF coincides with ambitious plans for job reductions, particularly within agencies like the Department of Veterans Affairs, which anticipates eliminating around 80,000 positions. The Internal Revenue Service is also looking to reduce its workforce by as much as 40%. Such drastic measures come on the heels of nearly 260,000 government employees having already accepted buyouts or been laid off since former President Donald Trump returned to office. The controversial nature of these layoffs has been underscored by incidents where employees from critical agencies were mistakenly terminated, only to be rehired later. The implications of these layoffs extend beyond the immediate job losses. They raise significant questions about the future of government efficiency and the potential for administrative overreach. As Musk prepares to distance himself from Doge, experts warn that the agency's initiatives reflect a broader trend toward consolidating executive power and undermining established checks and balances. Political science professor Peter Bowman argues that the current administration's approach could erode democratic norms and deepen economic uncertainty, particularly as high tariffs and regulatory changes impact everyday Americans. In parallel, Utah has launched its own initiative dubbed GRIT, Government Reform, Innovation and Transparency, which seeks to emulate Doge's efficiency goals without the same aggressive focus on job cuts. Governor Spencer Cox emphasized that GRIT is intended as a budgeting exercise rather than a means to reduce workforce numbers. This initiative reflects a growing trend among state governments to enhance operational efficiency while navigating the challenges posed by federal policies. The momentum behind these efforts is fueled by the belief that government agencies can be run more like businesses, a philosophy championed by Musk and echoed by many within the current administration. However, critics argue that this approach overlooks the unique complexities of government operations, which require stability and accountability rather than rapid profit-driven decision-making. The tension between corporate efficiency models and the public service mandate of government agencies raises concerns about the long-term viability of these initiatives. As the nation grapples with these developments, experts continue to analyze the implications of Doge's actions and the broader political landscape. With an increasing number of Americans approaching retirement age and the Social Security Administration facing mounting operational challenges, the need for clarity and stability in government processes has never been more urgent. Looking ahead, the evolution of policies surrounding government efficiency and employment will likely remain a focal point of debate, especially as the political climate continues to shift. The outcomes of these initiatives will not only shape the future of federal employment but also redefine the relationship between government agencies and the citizens they serve. As stakeholders navigate this complex terrain, the impact of decisions made today will resonate for years to come, prompting ongoing scrutiny and perhaps calls for reform. Tesla's recent performance in the stock market has marked a notable resurgence, with shares reaching their highest levels since February. Driven by a combination of positive trade news and internal developments. On May 9, 2025, Tesla's stock surged by 4.7%, culminating in a robust three-week gain of nearly 15%. This upswing coincided with encouraging news on U.S.-China trade relations, as President Trump hinted at potential tariff reductions on Chinese imports ahead of crucial negotiations. Following a recent trade deal with the UK, the sentiment surrounding Tesla's stock has been buoyed, reflecting broader market optimism. However, despite these stock market gains, Tesla faces significant challenges in its sales performance, particularly in Europe. Data released by the Society of Motor Manufacturers and Traders revealed that new vehicle registrations for Tesla in the UK plummeted to just 512 in April, marking a staggering 62% decline year over year.
Germany, which houses Tesla's sole European factory, reported a 46% drop in registrations, while other key markets such as France, Denmark, and Sweden also experienced substantial decreases. The company's first quarter sales figures were disheartening, falling short of analysts' expectations and indicating a troubling trend in demand.
In response to these challenges, Tesla has undertaken strategic measures to bolster its sales in the United States.
The automaker introduced a new rear-drive version of its refreshed Model Y SUV priced at $46,630 before incentives. Additionally, Tesla has made efforts to enhance financing options catering to consumers' needs in a competitive market. Despite these initiatives, reports indicate that the Model Y launch editions are accumulating in showrooms, suggesting that demand remains a pressing issue.
Market dynamics surrounding Tesla's stock often diverge from traditional fundamentals, with investor sentiment playing a pivotal role.
The recent gains have been fueled not only by trade negotiations but also by CEO Elon Musk's commitment to devote more time to the company as he steps back from his political engagements. This shift in focus has reassured investors even as the company grapples with operational hurdles. In a separate but equally significant narrative, Tesla's delivery process has come under scrutiny following complaints from customers about discrepancies in their vehicle orders. One notable case involved a customer who received a Tesla Model 3 in the wrong paint color after paying an additional $1,500 for a specific finish. This incident highlights ongoing issues within Tesla's customer service and delivery protocols, exacerbated by a lack of communication regarding changes to orders.
While Tesla's streamlined delivery model aims for efficiency, it has left some customers feeling undervalued and frustrated. As Tesla continues to navigate these complexities, it remains to be seen how the company will adapt.
The recent strategic shift towards US-based battery production, which includes the rollout of the 4,680 battery cells, aims to enhance supply chain stability and reduce environmental impact. This initiative aligns with Tesla's long-term vision of achieving greater autonomy in its operations, but the company faces the dual challenge of reviving sales and ensuring customer satisfaction amidst a rapidly evolving market landscape. Looking ahead, Tesla's ability to balance stock performance with operational effectiveness will be critical. As the company seeks to regain momentum in its sales, particularly in Europe, it must also address the challenges of customer service that have emerged as significant pain points. Investors and consumers alike will be watching closely to see how Tesla responds to these pressures, and whether it can maintain its position as a leader in the electric vehicle market while fostering a loyal customer base. In the world of aerospace innovation, few companies have garnered as much attention as SpaceX, particularly for its relentless pursuit of expanding satellite internet access through its Starlink project.
On May 10, 2025, SpaceX made headlines once again with a dual launch of Starlink satellites, showcasing its operational prowess and commitment to bridging the digital divide. The first of these launches took place in the early morning hours, with a Falcon 9 rocket lifting off from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station at 2:28 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This launch marked a significant milestone as it was the 40th orbital launch from Florida's Space Coast in 2025, occurring a full 2.5 weeks earlier than the 40th launch in the previous year. The ambitious launch window spanned 4.5 hours. Indicating SpaceX's flexibility and readiness to adapt to the complexities of spaceflight. Despite the excitement, the launch faced challenges from the weather, with the National Weather Service forecasting mostly cloudy skies and a chance of rain after the launch window opened. Yet SpaceX proceeded with its mission, underscoring the company's resilience and experience in navigating the unpredictable nature of launch conditions. This particular mission aimed to deploy 28 Starlink satellites into low Earth orbit, contributing to the expansion of a constellation that now boasts over 7,300 operational satellites. Interestingly, this launch followed closely on the heels of another successful mission from Vandenberg Space Force Base, where a Falcon 9 rocket had lifted off just hours earlier, carrying 26 Starlink satellites. The back-to-back launches illustrate SpaceX's growing launch capacity and its ambitious goal to increase the frequency of its missions. The company has sought approval from the Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) to ramp up its annual Falcon rocket launches to 120, reflecting its aspirations for a more significant global internet footprint. The Falcon 9 rocket used for the Cape Canaveral launch demonstrated the reliability of SpaceX's reusable technology, with its first stage booster returning to Earth and landing on the drone ship, a shortfall of gravitas, in the Atlantic Ocean. This successful recovery marked the 11th flight for this particular booster, adding to the company's impressive tally of booster landings, which now stands at 441. The launch is not only a testament to SpaceX's technological advancements but also a critical step in their broader strategy to enhance global connectivity. As demand for high-speed internet continues to surge, particularly in underserved regions, the Starlink project represents a transformative solution. By lowering the barriers to internet access, SpaceX aims to empower communities and facilitate economic growth in areas previously disconnected from the digital world. Looking ahead, the implications of these launches extend beyond the immediate deployment of satellites. As SpaceX continues to push the boundaries of what is possible in aerospace, the company is likely to play an even more critical role in shaping the future of global communications. With plans for an increased launch cadence and ongoing innovations in satellite technology, SpaceX is poised to remain at the forefront of the space industry, enabling a new era of connectivity for millions around the globe. Elon Musk, the enigmatic billionaire known for his provocative presence on social media, has once again captured the attention of the online world, this time by changing his display name on X, formerly known as Twitter, to Gorklin Rust. This latest update has sparked a flurry of speculation among users eager to decipher its meaning. Analysts suggest that the name may be a clever fusion of Grok, the name of Musk's artificial intelligence chatbot developed by his company XAI, and Rust, a programming language utilized in XAI's infrastructure. This move appears to align with Musk's ongoing endeavors in the AI sector. Notably, this isn't the first time Musk has opted for a whimsical name change. Earlier this year, he briefly adopted the moniker Ciceus Maximus, an identity that also drew significant attention and coincided with a notable surge in the trading volume of a cryptocurrency associated with that name. Following the latest change, many users took to X to express their curiosity and theories regarding Gorklin Rust. The interaction showcases Musk's ability to engage his audience and generate buzz regardless of the underlying message. The timing of this name alteration is particularly interesting. It follows Musk's announcement of a major overhaul to X's recommendation algorithm, which aims to integrate a lightweight version of Grok to enhance user experience. Such updates signal Musk's commitment to evolving the platform into a more integrated and user-friendly environment, potentially transforming X into an everything app. Musk's impact on the cryptocurrency landscape is also significant. His previous name change to Ciceus Maximus was linked to a cryptocurrency that saw trading volumes spike dramatically, illustrating Musk's direct influence on market dynamics. As he continues to explore the intersections of social media, AI, and cryptocurrency, his decisions resonate far beyond his personal brand, affecting broader technological and economic trends. In a related vein, Musk's ongoing rivalry with Sam Altman, co-founder of OpenAI, has become a focal point in discussions about the future of artificial intelligence. Musk's XAI poses a direct challenge to OpenAI, and tensions have escalated as Musk has questioned Altman's leadership and decisions. Recently, Musk resurfaced a 2016 tweet from Altman expressing his opposition to Donald Trump, leading to a rebuttal from Altman that highlighted the evolution of their perspectives over the years. This exchange reflects the contentious nature of the relationship between the two tech leaders as they vie for dominance in the AI space. As Musk navigates this complex landscape, his actions continue to draw parallels with historical figures in media and business such as Henry Ford and William Randolph Hearst, who utilized their platforms to exert influence and shape public opinion.
Critics and analysts point out that Musk's approach, characterized by personal engagement and influence, could lead to repercussions similar to those faced by past media moguls who courted controversy. In conclusion, Musk's recent name change on X is emblematic of broader trends in technology and media, showcasing his knack for generating interest and engagement. As he continues to blend his ventures in AI, cryptocurrency, and social media, the implications for the tech landscape remain profound. The future will likely see Musk further intertwining these domains, pushing the boundaries of innovation while navigating the complex interplay of public perception and media influence.
The coming months will be crucial as Musk's strategies unfold,
potentially reshaping the digital landscape in ways we have yet to fully comprehend. In an era where technology continues to blur the lines between human capability and machine potential, Elon Musk's Neuralink is making remarkable strides in brain-computer interface (BCI) technology. The recent journey of Brad Smith, a husband and father diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis (ALS), showcases the transformative power of Neuralink's innovations. In a groundbreaking video shared on YouTube, Smith, who has lost his ability to speak or move due to his condition, reveals how a Neuralink brain implant has dramatically changed his life. Diagnosed with ALS in 2020, Smith's communication was once limited to an eye gaze device that required dim lighting and restricted his interactions with the outside world. The Neuralink implant, roughly the size of 5 stacked quarters, is embedded in his motor cortex and equipped with more than 1,000 electrodes that interpret neural signals. This technology allows him to control a cursor on his MacBook Pro, offering a glimpse into a future where physical limitations can be transcended through technology. In his video, Smith demonstrated his newfound abilities editing footage and narrating it using a synthetic voice generated by artificial intelligence trained on recordings from before he lost his voice.
Neuralink has given me freedom, hope, and faster communication.
It has improved my life so much. I'm so happy to be involved in something big that will help many people, Smith expressed, highlighting the profound impact of this technology on his daily life. Notably, the device has enabled him to play video games with his children and communicate outdoors activities that were previously impossible with his earlier equipment.
While Smith's journey has been marked by challenges,
including extensive medical testing and the realities of living with a terminal illness, his optimism remains strong, bolstered by the support of his family. As Neuralink continues to conduct clinical trials, Smith's experience underscores the potential of BCIs to offer new hope for individuals facing severe paralysis and other debilitating conditions.
Musk's ambitious vision extends beyond helping individuals like Smith. In discussions about the future of technology, Musk has speculated that Neuralink could one day replace smartphones. This bold claim reflects a growing belief among tech leaders that direct brain interfaces may redefine our interaction with devices, making traditional touchscreens obsolete. While opinions vary within the industry, with some advocates for alternative technologies like augmented reality and electronic tattoos, the consensus is that the smartphone as we know it may soon be challenged by more integrated and immersive solutions. As the landscape of personal technology evolves, the implications of Neuralink's advancements could be far-reaching.
With the ongoing development of brain-computer interfaces, we may witness a significant shift in how humans communicate, access information, and interact with the digital world. For now, the success of Brad Smith and the promise of Neuralink signal a future filled with possibilities for those grappling with the constraints of physical limitations. As we look ahead, the intersection of neuroscience and technology continues to hold the potential to reshape lives, pushing the boundaries of what we once thought possible.